Children on native user technology, if you give them an iPad, or if you give them robotics, some technology to use in the classroom, they seem to have a greater engagement. And they also, more importantly, want to become more independent learners.
We spend a huge amount of time in schools just chucking content at children all the time, and the vast majority of this stuff is available online already. So there's not really a reason to stand and deliver chalk and talk to children all the time. So let them find the information out and then plan activities for them to do something with it.
In the last couple of years, I think there has been a massive shift. These schools have put a lot of money generally into kind of getting technology into the classrooms. I think now obviously with pupils having tablets and what I call skinny laptops and phones and all of those sorts of things, there's even more potential there than that.
One of the challenges with technology in education historically is that people try to say, okay, here's the perfect answer and it's going to work for everyone. And the reality is that's not true. We know that's not true. The schools and teachers who are really effectively leveraging technology, they are figuring out ways to bring those technology resources to bear to help foster the best practices that they're already putting into place or putting in use in their classroom.
Pupils are used to having the internet. Teachers have built the classroom activities around it now, but the good schools, the ones that are high performing, don't just have it as a tool, they use it in a creative way.
I've been to schools where you'll see, piles and piles of iPads and MacBooks and laptops and things just sitting there because the school down the road that the head teacher visited said they've got a ton of MacBooks, we need to buy a load. Not really thought how it links together with the learning that they do. And the model and my use of technology is around children. If the technology doesn't need to be used, it doesn't need to be used. It's about enabling the children to make better outcomes with the technology that they've got.
What makes it effective is, I think, actually the way that it's used, not so much actually what is put there, but by actually kind of putting things in place to make sure that it's used well. One of the main things is getting the teachers aware of what it can do, just showing teachers how you can use technology now to go on a field trip to somewhere on the other side of the world, and you can do that from within your own classroom. One of the things that I've found that I really use the online tools for is kind of bringing stuff into the classroom that's bang up to date. Previously, you were quite restricted to textbooks or something like that, and obviously the case studies that were in there may be 2-3 years old if that's when the textbook was published. So but by actually being able to use the internet to just access that material, it brings it a bit more up to date.
The real challenge in education is engaging students, getting them interested, keeping them interested, and helping them really get excited about what it is they're trying to learn. And I think as the universe of knowledge that's accessible to us continues to grow, we need to teach students how to learn. It's not about cramming them full of facts and figures, but teaching them how to learn and getting them excited and engaged in learning. And I think that's where technology will play a meaningful role.